Of course, Cassandra would be wearing purple when it happened. The dress made her look as wide as a house, the color making her look like a zombie bride. Or bridesmaid, really. Because that's what she got for being a sister. Trussed up in the ugliest dress, in the ugliest color known to man. And she'd worn the stupid dress, and she hadn't complained too loudly. At least, not to her sister. Because her best friend, the love of her life, the man she would die for, had looked at her and told her to work it. So Cassandra had pulled up her Spanx, had mentally flipped off her sister, right, like her sister hadn't done it on purpose, and had worked it. And it had been okay, because Shane was right there with her, working it too. His dress shirt and socks matching the putrid purple of her dress, his arm linked through hers, his smile wide and manic, his whispered observations snide and catty. And Cassandra could smile at her sister, could tolerate her parents. And then, he wasn't right there with her. He was off having fun. Then off getting distracted by a pretty new bird. And then off. Gone. Gone. Cassandra watched Shane forget about her, watched him leave the reception without her. The first time ever that he'd forgotten about her, hadn't made sure that she was okay with him going off for a little bit of fun. They'd been each other's wingmen for years, and they'd always made sure the other was okay with being left alone. Always. Shane wouldn't even have asked today, because he would have known that Cassandra couldn't handle her family without him. Except, there he went, with his pretty new bird, and Cassandra decided Shane's pretty new bird wasn't all that pretty. His pretty new bird looked boring. Brown hair, brown eyes, and wearing a white shirt, black suit, and black tie. He looked like he wasn't even sure he was gay. Cassandra had known this day would come. She loved Shane, and he loved her, but they were a bird and a fish, in love with nowhere to live. She'd known that someday he would find another bird to fly with. He'd find a bird he could love and he could live with. Shane would have never left Cassandra alone at her sister's wedding, wearing this dress, unless he'd found that bird. How fitting that on this day she looked like death warmed over. Because this day, she watched her heart walk out the door. This day, she died. Chapter 1. 30 minutes later. The bartender poured her another shot. "You okay?" Cassandra didn't look at him, just tipped her head back and tried to kickstart her heart with another shot of liquid fire. "It's the dress. Purple is not my color." "It's not the dress. It's the tears sliding down your cheek." Cassandra blinked, focusing on him for an instant, before taking the little square napkin he was offering. She patted her cheek and decided that alcohol wasn't working fast enough. She wondered if a different sort of distraction would work better than alcohol. But not with this bartender. He looked young and fresh, like tragedy had never touched him, and Cassandra wanted to reach across the bar and choke him to death. She turned away from him, scanning the room of the swanky hotel on the outskirts of L.A. Everyone was happy. It was a wedding. Cassandra wouldn't find what she needed here. She crumpled the napkin in her hand and stood, making her way to the door. She'd go home, get out of this dress, and do something. Maybe do nothing. Maybe do nothing for a really long time. She left without telling her family, gave her ticket to the valet, and waited. And waited. A deep voice behind her said, "I've called you a cab." "What?" Cassandra turned, nearly taking a step back when she got a look at him. Tall, big. He wore a well-fitted suit over his bulked-up body. Black suit, black shirt, black tie. An ugly scar snaked down his cheek. His dark brown eyes looked nearly black, his expression empty, except for the loathing radiating from him. And Cassandra knew this man had died, just like her.